I remember when I founded iGoMoon and I told one of my best friends like I'm going to start iGoMoon and this is the business and like he said something okay, but you don't have an agency background. The entire movement was just based on curiosity.
It's like good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love for life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
115, okay. How can we do the the intros a little bit more fun? Like something I've been thinking about. Maybe I don't know. It's just an idea. Maybe we should not do the countdown and then start. Maybe we should have the countdown as a part of the log. Do you understand what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But we don't necessarily need to count down. There could be
some behind the scenes, something right before.
It could be a little bit more behind the scene, things, and then we roll.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the things I have been talking about right now could be like a part of the vlog.
Let's try that. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yes.
Then let's go.
Yeah. So how's my hair? My bad hair day.
Mattias, you never have a bad hair day. Come on.
My curls, it's
your curls.
Okay.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone and welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 115 and my name is Mattias Gronborg, aka MattGron, and I'm the founder of the HubSpot agency iGoMoon. And here I share my scaling up journey, building this company from nothing to something. And of course, with me, the one and only Svea Malina Landshoff, my co-host. How are you doing, Svea?
I'm doing great, Mattias. How are you doing there in your new office corner?
Yeah, exactly. I'm switching corner in every episode right now. So
yeah, do you have any corners left? Because I feel we have seen like 4 or 5 different angles already.
Yeah, but I have only been switching back and forth using 2 corners. So
okay. You made it look like a lot
little bit. Added a lamp.
I like that setup though, with the blue walls and the cozy light. Very nice. All right. So welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 115, and this is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. And we have a framework in place for everyone who is new or might have forgotten. We actually do 3 episodes per week. Do you want to share?
Yes, we have a framework, and if this is your first time watching the show, you will soon learn that the framework looks like this. Every Monday we talk about self-development, and I'm sharing my journey growing as a human being and a leader. And every Wednesday I talk about everything I'm learning in the entrepreneurial process. And then every Friday I share my weekly inventory, and it consists of what could I have done different, 2, what did I learn, and 3, we are celebrating the victories.
Exactly.
And you, Svea, you summarize it like
as your diary. Yeah,
yes,
but that's our Friday episode. Today is Monday, so we're gonna jump right in. And when I prepare these topics, I sometimes go online, do some research, see what I find there as inspiration. Yeah. And I actually found a blog post by someone who said that curiosity is a very important trait to have as an entrepreneur. Do you agree with that statement?
I mean, 100% for sure. And I think it's very close to, have having an optimistic approach to life, being curious. Yes.
And have you always been a curious person?
I mean, look at the color.
Yeah, true.
Right? You don't paint the color like. Do you know the name of the color?
Wait, it's peacock blue. I remember it.
Peacock blue.
That's true. You have to be a curious person to discover a color like this. But actually, it looks good. No offense.
Yeah, I embarrassed myself so much the other day. Someone was asking the name of the color, and I was like, blue cock.
Blue cock, yeah, that's a special kind of color right there.
Exactly. My girlfriend, she was like, no. I was like, oh no. So, but it's blue, all right. So
just peacock blue.
Yes, peacock blue. And
so you agree with that curiosity is important. Why would you say that is important to be curious, to be willing to discover new things as an entrepreneur?
I think it's a very important trait to balance all the cynical things going on out there in the world. I mean, to build a company, you need to be like optimistic, creative, and every day you need to like approach life with curiosity.
Yeah,
it's a hard word to pronounce, by the way.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, no, that's right. And I think when you're trying to grow a company, you need to be agile to new things, adjust and discover maybe new things you didn't even think about before. And I'm sure as the more the company grows, the more things there are that maybe you didn't even think about in your early days.
Yeah, I can give you an example, and maybe you could share something from your professional work. I mean, if you are going to create the best image as a photographer, do you need curiosity?
For sure. Yes.
Yeah. So how do you work in a setting with that trait then?
So first of all, when I'm not doing work for clients, but more my personal project, I think that's really where I get my where I'm more curious. When I think about projects, sometimes there are things in my head where I want to kind of like put the things that are in my head into a visual, like in an image. And I've done, for example, photography projects about loneliness in elderly people. So this is something that doesn't affect me personally. But since my grandpa passed away, I think 9 years ago now, I've noticed a change in my grandma, and I had conversations with her. And then I was just curious about how that feels if you have spent your whole life with someone for 60 years and that person from one day to another is not there anymore. So I was curious about it, even though it luckily doesn't affect me at this point in my life. But this is like one of the examples where my curiosity led to actually doing this photography project and then doing images together with my grandma. And it was actually a very nice and bonding experience because, and she's my grandma, she's over 80. So she was a bit questioning, like, what are you doing there with your camera? I'm not photogenic. And I tried to explain to her, Oma, it's not about being photogenic. It's about the story and the things I want to tell with the visuals. So that was something where my curiosity led to this project, actually.
Yeah, and I think it's impossible to actually be creative if you are not curious.
Yes, I agree with that.
And so for me, that's like one of the fundamental pillars in the entrepreneurial approach or entrepreneurial journey. So yes.
Do you have any example where your curiosity led to something great or unexpected?
I remember when I founded iGoMoon, and I told one of my best friends, like, this is something, this is I'm going to start iGoMoon, and this is the business, and like he said something, okay, but you don't have an agency background.
Yeah.
And I mean, like the entire movement was just based on curiosity. I wanted to learn. So, I think iGoMoon is a really good example of that. And look at me now. I mean, here I am in the blue room.
Yeah, the peacock blue office. And you made it so far, right?
Yeah, and we are like almost 20 employees now, and and just moved to a 320 square meter office in the central part of Stockholm. And I mean, that's what happens when you're a curious person and you also execute and take action.
Yes, important part that you said there. It's,
Yeah,
one
I mean,
thing
you can exactly. I mean, execution is everything.
Absolutely.
If you're
And
I
I have one more question. How do you stay curious? And like, no offense, Mattias, but you know, we're all getting older, and I think curiosity is a trait that especially kids have, or young little humans. That was a very weird way of saying it. But you know, I think as you grow older, sometimes there's the danger of losing some of that. What do you do to always stay curious and open-minded for new things?
You know, I use my ears more than my mouth, and I think like, you know, where I started, I said that there's a lot of cynical things going on out there in the world, and just, you know, I'm trying to be optimistic, and so
All right.
you know, I think it's very connected with self-awareness, and look at yourself in the mirror, and I mean, have some kind of self-inventory going on, and see how your like your behaviors and actions are mapping with the vision you have for yourself. So
yeah, I think something for me that makes me stay curious is actually when I want to try something, I usually also do it, and that sometimes leads to well, not so good experiences, and sometimes it leads to great experiences. And I think the times where out of my curiosity, like exploring something new, those times where I turn into something good, I think these motivate me into, like you said, taking action. Next time I want to explore something, or yeah, I'm interested in something, I was gonna do it. Like the whole thing here, like this vlog that we are working together was also based on, I knew that David started this vlog with you back in the days, and I was like, what are you doing there with Mattias? Like, what is this project you're working on? And then he told me about it, and I thought, oh, that's cool. I think it's something I would like to do. And that's how we ended up here. So, you know, that's what I mean. I think this is just motivating to be curious, and like, even if there may be some bad experience you might have, jump over them onto the next venture, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I think you summarized it very well, and I think having the courage to you know, try new things. So I was also thinking about you know, like a year ago I started play golf, and I mean, it's also like a way to learn new things and keep yourself away from just following back in your deep old what should I say, like the
routines, or
routines, or
yeah, absolutely. Curiosity is a great way to break out of those.
I was thinking about you know, when the wagon is rolling and creates, what you say,
tracks.
Yeah, exactly. Tracks. Fall back in your old tracks.
Yeah.
So wheel tracks.
Nice picture that you painted there.
Yeah, I'm a picture person.
Yeah, I know that. All right, Mattias. I think that was it that I wanted to ask you for today. Now we know curiosity is important for both of us, and I think we agree on a lot of things here. I would say thank you for today, for your input, and also everyone watching. What do you think? Is curiosity important to you? How? Leave us a comment. Also, if you have any questions, we would love to hear from you. And as always, subscribe if you like what we're doing. We do 3 episodes a week. That's a lot of episodes. Thank you for watching.
Yes, that's nice. Thanks for watching MattGron Talks. This is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. And stay curious, hit the bell, and yes, see you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Bye-bye.